Welcome back, guys. This is Nedangaval here. We are playing Railway Empire 2. We are in the Midwest of Kansas, transporting weapons to Camp Raton, which is a continuation of our previous episode. And I think we are en route to Dodge City, where we go and switch tracks and travel towards Camp Raton. And a beautiful ultramarine blue locomotive, which is cold dependent. So and I think we are completing it, isn't it? I think this is going to be the end of this this part of the campaign. I think this is the third campaign, right? So let's connect the grain here. Even though we don't have to, we still do have the money we need. I think I have to bring the track first. Let's double track it. Now this line is going to be interesting. I'm going to start from here, drop the grain right here, and do we have to take grain? I don't think so, right? We can also bring in the lumber, drop it to Oklahoma. Let's do it with 51 Dragon, my favorite. And then in rice rest, I think we can take this line out, doesn't it? Where are we taking the meat from? From Oklahoma? Oh, okay. This has a multi-purpose line, and that is good. And we'll soon be getting our connection bonus, bringing in a full load of grain here. And we have a sugar source here, but Camp Raton doesn't need anything. It needs a little bit of people to work in and nothing else. Topeka and Santa Fe Railway stock market favorite, 28 mil. Wow, we have jumped 5 mil, all because we bought a lot of shares, isn't it? But I remember this going to Santa Fe, but maybe it is another campaign, I don't know. See, I played the campaign in time scenarios very long back, so I'm not sure which is which. And Topeka has grown to almost 100. Look at the city. Wow, it has grown well, isn't it? In just a matter of how many years? 3-4 years? I think so, That's a huge growth. With a lot of industries. I guess this is a bank, isn't it? No, this is a shop, Moore and Sons. Oh, this is the cheesecake factory. I mean cheese factory. There is the cheese and there is the milk. Yeah, there is the cheese in cartons. The milk canisters are here. Okay. What else? We do have a brewery here, right? I think it was somewhere here. There it is. There it is, grain and yeah, brewery, good. And this guy is running with a lot of, oh, this one goes to Omaha. So Omaha is asking for clothing, so that means it has grown beyond 50k. Yeah. Beautiful. And the liquor business has to improve. It is not expanding, isn't it? It is still staying in. Are we not getting any sugar or fruits? A little bit low on fruits, but apart from that we are good. Let us buy it and expand it.
At that price, I might have taken it too.
Yes. And I think we have enough fruits, so it is going to be fine. How's vegetables? It costs more than $1 million, isn't it? I'm not going to spend $1 million on vegetable farms. And this one we already own, right? Yeah. And I think this is going to be the last shipment. Let's take this train out. I think one train is going to be enough. It's being serviced, and then it will take the last shipment in. And we'll see whether we have any more tasks. And I made a mistake of putting Oklahoma City station directly parallel to the or opposite to the fruit estate here, King's Estate. Otherwise we could have offset it. We can still do that. But I think Wichita is going to be fine. We have multiple connections here. Now I guess nobody's taking this line, isn't it? Yeah, see? The only trains crossing Topeka and Kansas will take this. If they want to avoid Wichita, they'll always take this route.
Why don't you have your locomotives repaired more often?
And why is this not connected? I don't get it. Did I take the train out? I guess so. We do have enough meat here. See, we don't take any meat at all. Which train is this? Young train station to Wichita. Where is that line? Okay, we do have a maintenance depot here, right? Oh yeah, we don't have it on Wichita, yeah. So let's put one right here. And I guess we'll reset this train. Because every time you reset, the maintenance time will go to 100%. See, we're not dropping anything. What's going on? Okay, we'll wait. And this one is taking the weapons, right? There it is. I think this is the last batch. It said only 4, right? We're taking a lot. Okay, I think it is time to build some universities. Well, they're not capping, but still we can give them an university which will help them grow more. Because any buildings we construct will give a minimum of let me show you, it will fulfill the minimum demands. Let us place it facing towards the well, it is 90k, right? Can we not build it? Yes, it is, right? What is going on? A little bit of sugar is stuck here, but that is fine. Can we not build a... I cannot build anything, okay. How about in Topeka? Okay, here we can build it. Okay, that was weird. And look at that, Topeka is going to have an university before Wichita. I think this is the industrial area, right? Let us put it towards facing this hill. I think it will look good. I mean, it will look good if it is faced behind it, isn't it? Nice. So it will get the basic demands met here by 10%, I guess, right? Yeah, see? Whatever has been unlocked goes to 0.9. And the basic, I think it was 10%. Look at that, they need clay and coal. Why do they need that? Yeah, to make ceramics. Oh, there is a ceramics factory here, okay. We have ceramics here and coal here. Do we have another source nearby? Not really. Now there's a coal source right here. But Camp Raton route is going to get completed, isn't it? Yeah, he's already here in Dodge, switching tracks. Okay, we'll wait for the train to reach Camp Raton and see what happens. And meanwhile, let us invest some money on shares to increase our company value. Okay, I emptied the buckets. We'll wait for a while because the transport shares are the most valuable, isn't it? Not really, even industry and construction industry are growing similarly. They're all under 4K. Raw materials are the cheapest. How's Pejong doing? Yeah, he has not expanded much, isn't it? He's still situated in this Denver area. Oh, he has come to Rock Springs and Grand Junction. Beautiful. But these are all very tough terrains, isn't it, for him? Yeah. It's going to cost him more to build tracks in between the canyons. True. And I think this is the Grand Canyon, right? Yeah, there it is. And look at that. Denver is getting busy. Let us expand Denver. And Denver is like a cul-de-sac. So there is only one line, one way for entering Denver. If you are coming in a train. Okay, the congestion should go away because they'll move simultaneously. Good. We have a lot of trains on this route, isn't it? Yeah. We have way less in this one. How are the T series going on? Let's see. T1 still carrying a little bit of goods from Kansas City. Good. And this one is to... I thought it was Dodge City. Oh, it was still Denver. What about this one? I think we can take this one out. Let us see, are we taking anything from Oklahoma? Yeah. We're taking a lot of meat from here.
Oh yeah, the smell of gunpowder in the morning. What could be better? Oh, I know. A white flag in the hand of our enemies. The Bible says, the house of the wicked will be destroyed, but the tent of the upright will flourish. And so it is. As our competitor flees the scene, Raton Pass is ours. I have good news. I have found a way to extend our influence even further. May I introduce you to Mr. Collis P. Huntington from the Southern Pacific Railroad?
Yes, skip the pleasantries, Holiday. In principle, I am willing to connect my network between San Francisco and the newly founded Deming with yours. The proposal is good. We will create a second transcontinental line before anyone can beat us to it.
Soon trains will be rolling from Topeka to the Pacific Ocean. You've heard, Mr. Huntington. Link our network to Deming and supply the necessary material to build the connection.
Okay. So I'm going to pause the game and let us see where is Deming. Deming is there. It is Santa Fe. Albuquerque is here and Deming. Okay, this is the line we have to connect, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we have space to grow more. Good. So I think at some point we will be diverging Denver to Grand Junction and also to Camp Raton. Apparently not Raton. My bad. And this is the proper city of Raton, isn't it? Raton. Okay, let's see. We have... Okay, now we can buy Pejong's company. That is good. We have to develop 3 more cities to do this optional task, and we have to cross 900k citizens to our rail network connection. We are already halfway through. Okay, what we have to do, we have to achieve an express status line on the line from Denver to Albuquerque, or down here below Santa Fe. And we have to produce 14 loads of wooden planks in Deming via one of our factories, and then deliver 12 loads of steel to Deming. Yeah, of course. So we have to find Deming, and then we have to supply the steel and wooden planks to develop the city. Then we need 12 loads of chemicals to Deming. Okay, this one is going to be interesting. So either way, we have to buy this zone. So that is going to be 1 Raton and 2 Deming. We have to find another city. I think Amarillo is going to be the next contender, or maybe even Cheyenne, because we are going to buy into Walter Pejong's cities, right? And does he have a station here? Not yet. Okay, I think we can have a station like this. But before doing that, we have to start the production of steel, and we have already the wooden planks. Now where shall we do that? I think it has to be in Denver, because this is the shortest and we have coal and iron nearby, and we already have the wooden planks in North Platte. So before I pause the game, I'm gonna bid for this distillery in Denver.
Enjoy your auctioned object.
And we'll remove it, and we'll bring in the steel plant, which requires coal and iron. Okay, this line is going to be interesting. So I'm going to put the... Oh, we don't have the money. In that case, let's borrow 3.5 ml. We're going to need it. Okay, the steel mill is done, and I'm going to do everything in past condition so that I know it is going to affect our income, but I think it's going to be fine. We just have to connect the iron and coal to our Denver steel factory. Let's do that. We'll start with iron. This line is going to be interesting. And coal line is going to be pretty simple, right? Yeah. But we don't have a connection between Denver and Camp Raton. Anyway, we need it. So I think we have to turn and join. So it has to be before the, yeah, only then we can have this line properly. So let's put the coal station a little bit far away so that we'll have the leeway here. And let us connect coal here. I'm going to double track it. Okay, that is done. And next is going to be the iron mine. And I think this line can be connected here, isn't it? Yeah, we'll see. We don't need multiple connections to Omaha. There is only one city there. Let's connect this line somewhere here. I'm going to dedicate a separate supply tower right here. I don't think so there we need one, isn't it? That's quite a short route, and we do have a supply tower here, which we might move it somewhere here. Okay, let us have a train which drops iron right here. And yeah, I'm going to go with consolidation. And then we'll have another train from Malone's Rest to Denver. And we have to connect Denver to this line. We do have a connection here. Okay, we'll leave it as it is. And we have to find a way. I think we should do it right now. It's when we have the money. Okay, let's see. We have 4 tracks here. So we're going to divide it into 2. There are going to be 2 tracks for this line. Okay, this line is not going to be straight, isn't it? Yeah. I don't want to spend 1 mil. You know what, we'll leave it as it is and we'll see what we can do when things change. We'll see what happens. And Denver has the steel plant, right? Yes. And these both are connected now. Let us unpause the game and see what happens. Okay, that is good. Now I think we have to buy the New Mexico territory for 1.3 mil. I expected this. We have 4 cities and 11 rural businesses. Let's buy it. Now first we need a connection from Denver to Albuquerque. From Denver we have to cross to Raton, Santa Fe and Albuquerque and then join Deming. But I think we have to find these 2 cities before doing even that. Okay, this is going to be an interesting line because I don't think so we can have straight lines here anymore. We have to go through the canyon, but let's see. And look at that, Santa Fe already has a steel plant right here. All we have to do is supply some coal and iron ore here. Oh man, this is going to be an expensive line, isn't it? This has to be a tunnel, isn't it? Yeah, it was a tunnel, yeah. Yeah, it was a pre-built tunnel here. Yeah, we saw it in the previous episode, right? Yeah. Sorry. Let's see, can I at least reduce the bridge? Okay, bridge is actually reducing the cost. I think this is the best we can get. We will double it. Let's set the directions here. Now Raton is going to have some connection here at some point, but let us connect all the cities here. And I think we can have another connection like this, but we'll start with this. This line is going to be a junction, isn't it? Yeah, so I think the line has to be like this, or maybe even like this. The channel's tracks facing outwards and a little bit away so that we can have more leeway in this direction to turn the tracks. Yeah, I know I messed up the direction, but I think we have to do that. I think this track has to be inside, isn't it? Yeah. If we need another track, more than 2 racks, we have to redo everything. And I think till then it is fine. Okay, I think this is good. Let's double it. Set the directions. Good. And I haven't placed the supply towers, which we will do shortly. And that is Albuquerque. Albuquerque, I think I'm going to put it pretty straight. We have a flat terrain.
A new train station in this city? I can't wait to see if that works.
This is going to be an interesting line. Yeah. Okay, now why do we need a tunnel here? I don't get it. See, actually we don't. Okay, that is fine, and let us double it. Let's set the directions. Let's put the gridiron right here. And I think we should also connect Deming here, because the station is already there. Can we change the station's directions? We cannot demolish. Okay. So it has to be like this. Let's try to maintain the I have a little bit of tunnel here. Can we raise it up? Okay, we can. Okay, that's a beautiful line. But I'm going to push it out a little bit so that we can have another track here. And before I do that, can I? Okay, I can have a... Okay, we'll see what we can do, because we are going to need corn eventually. So let us double track it. So we are going to need a supply tower somewhere here, and another one somewhere before entering Santa Fe, and another one crossing maybe somewhere in between here. Yeah, I think this will work. Our track is flowing like a river. So let's see, now we have the sources here. The nearby sources I think can be used. We have lumber, which we are going to need in Raton, grain and meat. So who makes meat? Albuquerque makes meat. And we do have the grain source right here. So we don't have to bring everything far away from there. So let us start with the Denver to Albuquerque line. Which I think is going to be quite easy to do, since we have the fastest train and all. Do we have another express to be unlocked? Yeah. 701D Glen is here. Okay, we might unlock that at some point. So till then I think it is a simple line from Denver to Albuquerque. Let's go with the fastest we have. It's going to be, yeah, class 121. We'll go with 2 trains and we'll see what happens. So let's spend all the money we have borrowed. Okay, how are we going to connect? We do have a milk source here. Okay, this line is going to be a little bit unexpected, but I think we have to start tilting our tracks along the gradient line or the contour line. You know, something like this. Okay, that's a beautiful line. Wow, nice, isn't it? We have a small dip in speed here, but spending 800k for single line is going to be too much, isn't it? Yeah. I guess we do it without the... Okay, this one looks good. This one is a little bit promising and cheap. Except we have a little bit of... I think I can compromise a little bit on speed. I think this is the best we can get. Well, we are excavating right here, but I think we're getting max speed here. And yes, I am going to double track it. We'll set the directions and we'll give them a special supply tower somewhere here, and we'll immediately start supplying grain with 51 dragon and also to Deming. And we'll fix the Y connection right here. Okay, that is done. So grain will be supplied slowly but surely. We need timber next. Let us connect that. We have sugar and lumber, isn't it? And this line is going to be a little bit interesting, but I so badly want to connect it here. So we'll see whether we can do that. We can. Good. So that we can use the same supply tower. Let's put in the gridiron, and we have to do this connection to get it to Deming. Okay, so let's have a line to Raton. It's going to be again 51 dragon. 51 dragon is going to be totally fine. I'm not going with consolidation. It's going to be quite a short route. And yes, I know there is a little bit of elevation, but we have managed to keep the speed max and keep the track parallel to the contour line, so it is going to be fine. Initially, they'll start supplying grain and lumber. Then after, once the city has been found, slowly sugar will get in. And milk, I think we can supply to Denver from here. Okay, now how's Albuquerque feeling? Albuquerque needs to make more meat, isn't it? So I think we have to connect the cattle here. I don't think so we're going to have any connection bonus, and I don't think so we're going to need any connection bonus at this point to do something. But I think I'm gonna pre-build this line so that I'll have an idea of what I'm doing. Yeah. I know that we don't need this connection. I'm just doing it for reference. Okay, this is going to be cul-de-sac connection, or we can connect these, and even this city, Lubbock. Okay, that's a city's name, Lubbock. Okay, let us. Okay, let us connect it. Really? How about now? Okay, now it works, but there's a 10 max inclination, but I think we have to accept it. We are literally cutting through the canyon, and I think we're going to need a supply to our right here. Okay, I think here we can find out whether this works or not. Whether this works, because this is going to be a very hot junction, isn't it? Yeah, and we can do the same here. Okay, we'll see what happens. And now let us connect the cattle to Albuquerque. And the same train will also bring in the lumber and sugar to Albuquerque, so that Albuquerque will also develop, so that we can have more passengers to pass through to Denver. And what does Santa Fe need? Santa Fe makes steel beams, So they're going to need iron and coal. We have the iron source right here, but the terrain is not looking that good, isn't it? Where is the coal source? This is the nearest coal source. So is Santa Fe getting its iron? No, right? It has to be brought in. I guess I have to think about it. And Deming is slowly getting its lumber, and at some point it will start getting its grain also. Grain is on the way. This one is just leaving now. Maybe it was reset. Okay, Raton no longer needs grain, but I'm going to keep the train running so that Raton will become a warehouse for holding on to grain, and maybe even iron and coal, Since we are bringing it here, at some point we can do a transfer. Okay, we'll see what happens.
Why don't you have your locomotives repaired more often?
So we have 5 more years to achieve this express status between Denver and Albuquerque. How is the situation here? I think this is the... Oh, look at that. We are already full. Okay, I didn't expect that. Okay, let us place a maintenance depot right here. We're going to need it. And I'm not putting anything else, because we only have express line connection. We're not going to take anything to anywhere. We don't have a freight line connection. And I think I'm going to buy this lumber production. Well, it is cheap, right?
If no one else bids, it's easy to win.
How about sugar? Sugar is also cheap. Let's buy that. Now, this is not an achievement, but still,
Wie schön! You bought something at auction.
So it will perpetually increase your income when you consume it. Grain is going to be expensive at some point, so we'll buy it when it is cheap. So I'm doing this only after fitting all
If no one
the
else bids, it's easy to win.
train lines are built in. I do not do that before it. I'm not buying coal or iron. We can buy cattle. This one is going to be expensive. No, I'm not spending $500,000. Milk, I don't think so. We can buy it for cheap. You know what? Let's do that. And we can store it in Raton and supply it to Denver.
Guter Gott. I doubt that this investment was worth it.
Yes, you're right, Pajonk. What's going on here? Yeah, this line, yeah. Okay, do we have a timber line here? I don't think so. Did I do that? I don't think so, right? Oh, I did. Okay, so all we have to do is put a meat line between Albuquerque and Raton, and the same train I'll use it for Deming. So now it should connect and pick up 8 loads of meat, which I hope we have there. Yes. And since we are supplying cattle here, the production is going to be up. There it is. So we'll constantly produce. So the same train will go from Albuquerque to Deming and drop the next load of meat. So simultaneously 2 cities will be found. Well, not simultaneously, but with one train. And all other tasks are in 1878. Okay. And I think at some point we have to connect Denver here, to reduce the traffic here. And the problem is I wanted to do it right here, before the coal line. And let us slowly start. I know we have a debt to pay, 3.5 mil. But I think it is also time to slowly buy into Walter Pajonk, since we have the opportunity. Let us see, how much can I buy? Oh, look at that, I can buy 20% of his company already.
You spend money and my share price goes up. That should make me happy. Or am I mistaken?
Now I know buying these industries might look like a mistake. Maybe it is. But we'll see what happens. The corn is already available in Albuquerque, so I'm not going to push it. This line is too much in congestion because I think all the trains are coming in all together, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, we are receiving the grain and the lumber here. And Raton is also receiving. Okay, it only needs a little bit of.
I would see this miracle in my lifetime. Our rail network connects to Santa Fe, and my dream of this new route has come true.
Okay, since we have this express line, let us connect it to all the connections, all the lines here, up to Deming. Now I know we don't need Deming in this line, but even while going back as one long line connecting people, and Raton has been found. Fantastic. And we can even have a cheesecake factory here. If we can afford it, we cannot, right? Yeah. But for some reason we have got the why do we have this? Okay, we can have the planks here, right? We can have the sawmills here. Can I borrow money again? I don't think so. Well, I guess I have to wait for a while. We can have the sawmills here so that we can supply steel and wooden planks to Deming, because you cannot build it in Deming, so it has to be somewhere else. So I think putting the sawmills in Raton is going to be the best thing to do. We'll put it right behind our station. So Raton is going to have, I spent all the money, so Raton is going to have the lumber being supplied, and I think this line and another line from Albuquerque. Where is that line? And this line is running in a negative balance because we're taking a lot of grain to Raton and we're not sure where this is going to go. So in that case we can have a line, I mean this is going to take milk anyways, so let us put in the warehouse, and if I can afford even the maintenance depot, good.
Could it be that you don't have your technology under control?
So let us start storing things here, and we can even request for, well, coal and iron, right? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Now this line should become profitable at some point because we'll start requesting in, and I think the grain will start moving into Denver and all other regions, maybe even to Santa Fe, if only we have a freight connection here. So we'll have a connection from Raton, Santa Fe to Albuquerque and back to Santa Fe, and we'll have a freight line. I think it's going to be 51 Dragon, so that all the essentials will move between the stations. And do we have a connection for Albuquerque? Oh, we do. So in that case we can store the grain, maybe corn, lumber, sugar, milk. We don't need milk here, we can leave it as it is. Maybe even lumber. Yeah, lumber is already mentioned, And I think we should make an exclusive route for coal. Instead of bringing it to Raton, we can directly drop it in Santa Fe. And I think it is time to connect this. This line is going to be difficult, isn't it? Let me see, can we even do this? Really? We have an Indian settlement here. We are in the dangerous territories, and I'm not cutting through the tunnels. I'm going to bring the iron right from here, from Jenkins, and we'll drop it in Santa Fe. I know this is a long route, but I think it is going to be fine. And has Denver started producing steel? Yes, we have. So even if Santa Fe doesn't make steel, we can still supply steel to Deming once it's found, and it is just waiting for a little bit of grain, isn't it? Yeah. And all we have to do is connect the corn here and we are done. What are the next tasks? So 14 loads of wooden planks, 12 loads of steel to Deming. It doesn't specify from where. And we have to bring in 12 loads of chemicals. Okay, that's an interesting... Can we build anything in camp? It is a camp, right? We cannot build anything. What happens to the weapons depot? I thought... There is no weapons depot here now, isn't it? Yeah. There's going to be an empty station with empty trains in it, running for no reason at all. I'm going to even remove this line. We don't need it. And can we have a chemical plant? I think we are going to have a chemical plant in Dot City. We do have the coal nearby. How much does it cost? Let's see. 500k, I think we can afford that. We'll put it parallel to the existing industrial line. And we need to bring in coal. Coal will not be locally sourced. It has to come from Melon. And how is Melon doing? Melon still has coal, good. Or we can connect coal from here, from Squat's quarry. I think they are equidistant, right? It doesn't matter. But we can connect the line like this. Okay, I think we can do that. And have a direct special track which brings in the coal. Let us connect it. Now this line will also be used by some trains to connect to Dot City or to even Camp Raton, but I think it is going to be fine. Okay, I think this is going to be fine. Let's connect the next track right here. Let's take this track out. We are going to need this track at some point, but for now I'm going to remove it.
Why don't you have your locomotives repaired more often?
The supply tower right here, because we might connect the sugar shows at some point. Okay. Now we need a special train from here to Dot City to bring in the, well, to make the chemicals. I don't know how they make chemicals out of coal. So we're going to need 12 loads of coal and 12 loads of steel. I think we already have the steel. And all we need is Deming to be found. We are waiting for a little bit of... Is this the grain one? Yeah. And do we have any congestions here? We don't, right? So this does work. But does this one work? Yes, it does. So we have a congestion here, but not there. Okay. And I think Albuquerque needs to be expanded, but we don't have money. We are still stuck in 150k, isn't it? I have to check it through. I might be losing money on some tracks. This line is going to take forever, isn't it? How is Raton doing? Raton should be storing... yeah, there it is. Going to Santa Fe and Albuquerque, good. And soon we'll be getting some lumber. Lumber, I think it will go even to Denver. Oh, we don't have a track to Denver, isn't it? Yeah. I think it is time to connect a freight line between Raton and Denver. And even Raton and Dot City at some point. We'll go with consolidation. And we'll also connect Raton with the Dot City. And we'll go with consolidation and see, so that they can share their surplus resources, so that the meat from Albuquerque can also go to Denver and Dot City. Yeah, So will milk also go? I think milk, this time we'll be carrying milk. Because Denver is going to need milk at some point. They have crossed 35k population. I don't know from, okay, they're getting the milk from the source near North Platte, isn't it? Yeah. Now let's see how the dynamics change. Are we going to still carry grain? Let's see. See, the milk is going in, good. We're going to Dot City for a change. Okay, Dot City has, yeah, it has crossed 40k, right? Yeah. So they're going to need milk too. So I think finally the grain is in. And I'm going to take this train out. Okay, Deming has been found successfully. Let's take this train out. And we also have a train directly to Demings. Let's take this guy out. So this is going to be a passenger line, bringing passengers and connecting them between these cities. Okay, we are having a little bit of supply problem here. Let's solve that. Let's put a supply tower in the middle. And this guy is running empty, yeah. So we have to check. There are some routes which are running empty. We might have to check what we are doing. And Deming needs to grow to how much to get its steel? Yeah, it can get its steel, right? Yeah. So it is going to need 12 loads of steel from Denver. And is Santa Fe even building steel? Yeah. So the iron and coal are slowly getting into Santa Fe from our existing iron ore and coal ore stations. So we'll put in a consolidation exclusively for steel. And we'll see what happens. Passengers highly satisfied, beautiful. And Topeka also has an university now. And Raton is not getting its lumber properly, isn't it? Okay, now it's getting in. So the sawmills will grind through it and bring the 12 loads of planks which is needed in Deming. And I think the chemical production has already started there, isn't it? Yes, we have started, good. How's the coal supply? Coal supply is 100%, good. And I think soon lumber will also come to Dot City via Raton from Perry Stop. Okay. Look at that, beautiful. Oh, look at that, we can actually steal these steel planks, beautiful. They are mostly I-beams, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, they are mostly I-beams. So yes guys, we have been continuing the campaign mode. I was wrong in the previous episode saying that it is going to end. No, we have to get into the canyon and we have to travel all the way through Santa Fe to Deming to supply these steel beams. And we'll continue this in the next episode, guys. So I hope you like today's gameplay. If you do, kindly like, share and do comment on how my gameplays, how my narrations are. And yes, I do post on a daily basis. If you guys wish to watch this series continuously, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel Nedungaval. Until next time, this is Nedungaval signing off. Take care and stay tuned.